Speculation surrounding the interstellar object known as 3I/Atlas has surged in recent months, reaching a level that NASA felt compelled to address publicly. The object, detected earlier this year, immediately captured scientific and public attention because it is only the third confirmed interstellar visitor ever observed passing through our solar system. Unlike typical asteroids and comets that form alongside the Sun and spend their lifetimes orbiting it, 3I/Atlas entered the solar system from deep space on a trajectory indicating it originated around another star. After completing its pass near the Sun, it will continue its path back into interstellar space, never to return. This already makes it rare and scientifically valuable, but its unusual characteristics have fueled widespread speculation and dramatic theories, including claims that the object could be an alien spacecraft heading toward Earth with hostile intent. The rumors intensified when amateur astronomers pointed out that 3I/Atlas appears brighter than expected for an object of its size, and that its rotation speed seems unusually rapid. Some conspiracy theorists claim that its brightening suggests it is not merely reflecting sunlight like a typical comet, but may actually be emitting light on its own, as if powered by a mysterious internal engine. These ideas picked up momentum online, especially because past interstellar object discoveries, such as the famous Oumuamua in 2017, also sparked similar debates about possible artificial origins. Because 3I/Atlas shares certain unexplained features, many people have drawn parallels between the two, insisting that nature alone cannot account for such anomalies. Adding to the controversy, Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb once again found himself at the center of public discussion. Loeb has previously argued that certain interstellar objects might be technological artifacts released by extraterrestrial civilizations. His theories, while controversial within the scientific community, have gained enormous public interest. Regarding 3I/Atlas, Loeb suggested that its motion and behavior could be consistent with something more than a simple natural comet. He pointed out that its path brings it behind the Sun in late October, a period during which its movements cannot be directly observed from Earth. Loeb speculated that if the object were artificial, this window could allow it to perform a hidden maneuver, potentially adjusting its trajectory toward Earth without immediate detection. He even linked this scenario to the dark forest hypothesis, a concept from science fiction that proposes advanced civilizations may choose to attack others preemptively out of fear of being discovered and eliminated. Although Loeb did not claim this is definitively happening, his willingness to entertain the possibility fed into online narratives that something far more dramatic might be unfolding. Concerns reached such intensity that Representative Anna Paulina Luna urged NASA to maintain close surveillance of the object as it passed behind the Sun, expressing fear it might release mini probes aimed at Earth. This unusual political pressure, combined with Loeb's high-profile commentary, pushed NASA to clarify the situation officially. Scientists at the agency emphasized that they have been tracking 3I/Atlas with multiple telescopes since its discovery, using both ground-based observatories and space instruments capable of monitoring faint, fast-moving bodies. They stressed that the object's overall characteristics fall well within the expected behavior of interstellar comets. Tom Statler, NASA's lead scientist for small bodies, addressed the speculation directly. In multiple statements, he reiterated that the object displays virtually all the traits of a natural comet. According to Statler, its brightness, rotation, and physical composition are consistent with icy bodies that originate in distant planetary systems. He noted that 3I/Atlas activity, its brightening, shedding of material, and outgassing, is typical of comets that approach the Sun and begin heating up. When sunlight reaches the icy surface, volatile substances suddenly vaporize, causing bursts of brightness that can look unusual to those unfamiliar with comet behavior. Statler explained that brightening events happen frequently among comets in our own solar system, and that 3I/Atlas is behaving in the same way, showing no indication of artificial mechanisms or propulsion. Statler emphasized that although some features of 3I/Atlas differ slightly from comets native to our solar system, such as its specific rate of spin or variations in brightness, Those differences are actually expected in an object that formed around another star. Each solar system develops in its own unique environment, and comets born in distant regions may contain materials or structural properties unfamiliar to researchers. However, these variations do not make them alien spacecraft. They simply provide new opportunities to study how planetary systems differ across the galaxy. For NASA, the significance of 3I/Atlas lies not in its potential danger, but in its scientific richness. Another important point clarified by NASA is that 3I/Atlas poses zero threat to Earth. According to precise orbital calculations, the object will never come closer than 170 million miles to our planet. Instead, its trajectory will take it near Venus, Mars, and Jupiter over the coming year as it arcs gracefully through the inner solar system. A distance of 170 million miles is far beyond anything that could be considered hazardous. For comparison, the Moon is only about 240,000 miles away, and even asteroids passing several million miles from Earth are still labeled close approaches in scientific terms. At its nearest point, 3I/Atlas remains hundreds of times farther away than any object capable of threatening Earth. NASA stressed that no part of its orbit intersects Earth's path, eliminating any possibility of collision or near miss. Despite these reassurances, discussion online continues. Many conspiracy theorists argue that NASA is hiding the truth, while others claim that unusual cosmic events often precede extraterrestrial encounters. However, NASA's transparency and detailed explanations counter these claims. The agency has released observational data, orbital models, and analyses from multiple independent tracking systems, all of which confirm the same conclusion. 3I/Atlas is a naturally occurring object whose behavior aligns with what astronomers expect from interstellar comets. Scientists welcome the opportunity to study an object that formed from materials outside our solar system because such objects offer a rare look at the chemical and physical conditions around other stars. Statler called the object special precisely because of what it represents for modern astronomy. Before 2017, humans had never definitively identified an interstellar object entering our solar system. The discovery of Oumuamua marked the beginning of a new era, one where improvements in telescope technology now allow scientists to detect faint, fast-moving bodies passing through the solar system from other regions of the galaxy. 3I/Atlas is only the third confirmed interstellar visitor, meaning that scientists are still in the earliest stages of learning what these objects are made of, how they behave, and how they compare to comets formed around the Sun. Every new discovery expands knowledge of how planetary systems evolve, how materials are distributed through interstellar space, and how common certain chemical signatures might be. Studying 3I/Atlas allows scientists to analyze the dust, ice, and gases emitted as its surface interacts with solar radiation. These materials may carry clues about the minerals, isotopes, and organic compounds present in the region of space where it originated. Some interstellar objects may even contain components older than our solar system, offering insight into the earliest stages of cosmic formation. For astronomers, such information is far more compelling than any alien invasion narrative. Learning more about interstellar comets could help researchers understand the frequency with which stars eject material when forming planets, the diversity of comet compositions across different systems, and how such objects move through the galaxy over millions of years. The cultural fascination with alien spacecraft is not new. Every unusual astronomical event tends to spark speculation, especially in an age where social media spreads sensational theories far faster than scientific evidence. The mystery and rarity of interstellar objects make them especially prone to such attention. However, scientists caution that unusual does not automatically mean artificial. Nature produces an enormous variety of cosmic phenomena that remain poorly understood simply because they are so infrequently observed. With only 3 interstellar visitors studied so far, Oumuamua, 2I/Borisov, and now 3I/Atlas, there is still much to learn. Each object has distinct characteristics, and researchers expect continued differences as more are discovered in the coming decades. Nevertheless, it is understandable why the public finds these events thrilling. The idea of receiving visitors from beyond our solar system captures the imagination, even when those visitors are simply icy fragments of other worlds. For many people, the possibility that humanity might one day encounter extraterrestrial life, whether friendly or hostile, remains one of the greatest unanswered questions. Interstellar objects act as reminders that our solar system is not isolated. It is part of a much larger cosmic ecosystem where material constantly